odin wo ho enkwa wo ho dwumadi nso bibia ekoso kama wafadu anopai die mse de bia mu bia ma na de homa bia mu yakora wo yeso hayete to wafadu jamfi as woni fada bongo boy masha ne siama mu nyina no aha RCC station master bafo mu nyina no mo de no ane ewura mu ntino man polosia madam Patricia Rasa mu nyina mo nka dwam na eno ye kakra mount anopai mi wie week 1 eno de o mazumi na kase week 2 no ayenketenkete men hunu abusua ko fa.org obohunu kotoko matches nyina obohunu na afi wonso watimi ehunu yebo wewia ni we na ekobo week 1 enra Ghana Football Association. Yes, my Minka was the month of September 4th to 7th into 4 from be fiada ne memenda ne kwesi ada be hye obi amane de say na afi ye week 1 ye the following week na afi week 2 and also ye kwakote asim na enra ye ka was F in the fixtures no eba ye no the tennis week 1 no Dreams FC tena fie woni mediama and ebobo week 1 ye benya Brekum Chelsea woni Dreams FC and so ebobo na okay we Dreams no matches na ya hye okay nti menyane say week 1 the tennis WB United any Kotoko and ebobo ye benya Post City and FC Ashanti Gold House of Folk ebobo Brekum Chelsea ye benya Basaka Holy Stars Sodro Oblast Samates ebo Kawela United Vision Young Apostles ye benya Dreams Mediama Sansuna Bechem ebetena fosuji abo woni Gold Stars and ebobo ni enya House of Folk Adriana abok week 1 de tiano no young week 2 visa zoom into mu amohonde menya na kakra na week 2 no Mediama Post City Kotoko and Lions and Bebo Ibenya Brekum Chelsea Dreams FC week 2 no mu Karela Beche United FC Ashanti Gold Bebo Vision FC Gold Stars and House of Folk Bebo Young Apostles Basaka Holy Stars Ibenya Sodro Oblast DBB United na Diana Samates abo week 2 no mu Yanko week 3 na Femenka was Pando Heart of Lions Ebetra Pando wani Sodro Oblast Bebo week 3 no Ibenya Post City Brekum Chelsea Vision Mediama Diana Karela week 3 so WB United, Young Apostles, Dreams, Gold Stars, Basake, and Ashanti Gold, and Bebo, House of Folk, Bechem, Ababo week 3, Nemo, Nianya, Samates, Asante Kotoko, week 3, Yanko week 4, Namenka was Mediama Basake, FC Ashanti Gold, WB United, Kotoko, and Adriana, Nebabo, week 4, no, Kotoko Bobo, our Papa, Yara Sports Stadium, in Tiaksha 2 more, say week 4. Kotoko, Adriana, and Ebebo, Ibenya Young Apostles, Pando Out of Lions, Bechem, and Dreams, Gold Stars, Post City, Sodro Oblast, Samates, Brekum Chelsea, Vision, Karela, and House of Folk, and Ebebo, all week 4, Numu, me to aswa, Minko, week 13, na Memfa Hodiano, Emro, Sansano, and na Kotoko, and House of Folk, Bebo won first game, Emunti, and no Kotoko, and Bebo home, into week 13, Adriana Dreams FC, and Bebo, Yebenya Sodro Oblast, Bebo Bechem United, Samates Port City, na Yenya, Pando Out of Lions Vision FC, Mediama Karela, DBB, Ebabo Basake, Ashanti Gold, Ebabo Brekum Chelsea, na Kotoko, Atraba Bayara Sports Stadium against House of Folk, and no, week 13 into Ghana Premier League from week 1. Ekosi na wie nyina no Ghana Football Association ade abedan ya ni nyina no ya dani atire ade amawa wonu sade ensam no AC ekoso ewo ho anumo na yanko yanimoi na fei yemra emraso badwam kakra enura Ghana na yewra Kingsley Atoforsen abomoden abu nei Ghana yakwa masika ye ba be spend no obomoden aka honsam na ede ne ya awasa football mo nso no yenye kakrawa ewom den ene yiye ede ma ministry no a ono nso together with Ghana Football Association ye de bo moden edidi dwuma na no na Dr. Kingsley Atoforsen finance minister ede to dwa se muhuru Ghana sa World Cup no yetwa group stage eko run of 32 a ye kwete to ye no na nya better ye bo moden ede 58 million Ghana cedis na edi ewuramu.
Mr. Speaker, to support Ghana's participation in the 2026 FIFA World Cup, an amount of 58 million has been paid. Mr. Speaker,
just short amount of 58 Ghana cedis. Tidiakano Edda Sports and Recreation Minister. So I also babu hu akonta eno enya maye nti we die ono no nya ne chefa no ka sika no eyi ede ema wo mu owie adwuma tiasa aponchidua na minwura Glasgow kakra aho na mi go dia Scotland asem ena mi kan hyene nso se Commonwealth Games no nura ena fiti ase na ye to chi mpanimfo no na chese Saba Zita Benson no na Ghana High Commissioner ewo UK ena ebo modern pay visit to Ghana ye squad e de koye no ena ebo modern show mu nyina nkran se Ghana etamoji eno ntimu nkom ho ema oman no.
We are here to support the Ghana team taking part in the Commonwealth Games. Indeed, Ghana's name is high on the map all over the world, and so it's very important that we give this team all the support that they need. We can all attest to the fact that other sports are also given much support from government. So the Olympians who are taking part in this game is very important to us as a government, and that's why we've come all the way to Glasgow to support them from London. We want to let them understand that 33 million people in Ghana are looking up to them. Their win is our win. They will put the name of Ghana on the map if they do perform very well. So it's very important that we encourage them and let them know that the country is behind them. The president supports them and is with them in spirit.
Rules will lead to DBB.
Yeah. There is after DBB, there's another match.
From Sometymer to DBB. Now BBI fine.
Okay. Yan chairman for na Yamobia Kwabane 24th day of July in the year 2026. Today's sports na no. We are done at 12. So see idea any headlines na baby out and can be through all the channels. Na also watching ben we feed no about TB. Na am say won komo. Na no na a World Cup. Na World Cup ne cost na asem and say Norway for na ene wo mo so mo ntiase e kwan a Fulham Bolagun se Balagun or a kwan of us so be ball abrano or card a kobasa America man penyin e na no tum ene ma FIFA 4 wo mo circumvent wo mo amra and wo say they have demanded se FIFA nyintum so mo tinye again 2030 and now is it next World Cup 2030 and no World Cup no now no ye Morocco Canada USA and of course Mexico World Cup everybody the next one Morocco Portugal and of course Spain and no and Morocco say one more year Juma Morocco and near more as say one so almost had did Jumani be account bubu stadium ni be wa in chain a year when Juma say say because of that and no so transfers no and they cost across Europe pushing to complete summer deals and the rumor yes Manchester United o masensan bia Liverpool so go so Chelsea Arsenal so msomunya ba kubi Barcelona Real Madrid o munyina go so Arsenal akwakofa the Greek Messi your friend no Solis the friend the Greek Messi Manchester akoda oko Belgium as an friend the Greek Messi what's that then
to be to that.
Na udi baba is an obi akoko
na o demand the coat
e ye din men ka so obi akoka say
em so be friend
oh e din am the friend no
we are commentator be akoko to a Greek
I mean ka say commentator me say
a legend be aka a Greek
o kwa din na obi baba is an ya ko tu no baby sports lawyer no ya tron baby
sports lawyer
ya tron baby
so if you want it 8 man kuku sometime
Greek Messi adayo you so ya
anyame ya
the Greek Messi on abese Trossard anan na Arsenal so de onim za Andrea Bertane Mikel Arteta am de omo ka omo ho a asembesi no omo go so this is Liverpool they are leading the race to sign Bradley Bacola na asem kakra on no Chelsea so se omo ko san branch even Maxence Lacroix baba so unzafe use French no wasu yan kama Maxence Lacroix na ono way defender Emma Cressab na no a
ball play
omo call World Cup ya Saliba Pry ona ebe she ho no Saliba akra no na omo say he's involved in a deal worth 52 million pounds.
Yes.
Chelsea. So, Oma Pesca for one in him. Now, I know only 117. A quarter player, so a ring or so. Okay, so when really say, we are then at Chelsea here now. You look at João Pedro, Copama, Morgan Rogers, Estavo, and that is a front four that gets your attention straight away.
Yes, it's true. It's true because Estavo no only size. Estavo will be animal. Morgan Rogers.
You know wonder. Gabi Agbonla ho.
João Pedro. It will get your attention.
They do coach and Inedi. Gabi Agbonla ho.
Rooney na no we are na say we are as usual for the Rooney na no we about say we legend on the Okasa then they will say hey they say they are because as a say we are for
Mengas on your legend o
we say
oh your legend o forever me say
we Rooney
e ba coaching
Okasa it means say legend proper legend
e ba coaching dia ye nyinadi
hey
Gabi Agbonla also or say I believe Chelsea, Man City. Babana Wamo.
He was talking about Chelsea, Man City, and other clubs. It will be better than Arsenal next season.
Was it it will be better than the
Arsenal next season?
I didn't know
especially in the first 5 games.
I didn't know
He was talking about Chelsea, how coach, how we see Bono to successful players. And or sitting so before up the squad do or my changing manager better more before up the squad or think that manager no soon our bano Enzo Maresca in Premier League and call Arsenal players in the FM Munyana said the last season or Munyano on Talk Sports. He was talking about Leandro Trossard now only player team he was talking about William Saliba on status season is a big blow for us.
If you want to know more about Gabriel Agbonla, about 3 matches for England in his entire career, and he didn't score a goal even though he was a striker. And
it's about body. It has nothing to do with that. Okay.
Baba, are they all here and you?
There be born now, born here. It has nothing to do with Nassim now, can and
Okasa,
pandit.
Okasa.
Pandit for nebi.
Also, if Obra wabo Jumana wo kasa woman. And then Baba, so go to sa brand TV or Abonu FM, and baby. I do know FM. Nase also a brand the presentation on your fire. Ebebusa de wo baba no why so baba is say no ha no kwa ha na on expose lawyer no yentimi nyai who you are efim Agbonla na ye say born onimu ampa because for I know only any experience as a coach
your penphobia omunye radio no be that but omati radio for a long time opon a omati fe no wadim come
in his entire career about 351 matches, no share 76 goals. During the season or starting here from 2005 to 2018, a period of 13 years now. On the average, the season be a no shy 3 or 4 goals. On you be a born or you. Okay, D.
Because someone else and
say. How can you discuss over that discuss? I'll say league will be on your league champion. Or say I believe Chelsea,
yes,
Manchester City, and others will be better than Arsenal next season.
Yes.
Okay, Chelsea, Man City, no, and others.
You in the Premier League.
It may read the whole Casano. Made the whole Casano who is talking. Okay, so Michael Carrick on why Senibako and Mobida crowd there with Magas. Okay, so Nimba anyway. We do Bobby my way. The kind of power Aston Villa. Okay, his entire career about 3 matches for the 3 Lions. Three matches. Why should go that? Carrick, yes. Or say Manchester should change to PSG style. I'd have to say PSG to be honest. Okay. But I know Alessandro Bastoni remains on Mourinho's short list.
Yes.
But Real Madrid will only move for the defender if a centre back leaves first.
Yes, one back.
The Italian Football Federation is disappointed with Carlo Ancelotti for choosing Brazil over Italy. I know bad, but I feel no more another. Even after the World Cup, they tried. Okay. Okay, so the government of Ghana spent a total of 58 million Ghana cedis. 58 million. I'm sorry, the baby 580 billion.
And $13.5 million also converted.
Oh, yeah, then.
And you got $13.5 million.
What can I say?
Who said per FIFA how much home Sigano? In a 13.5.
A day calculation already.
Oh, FIFA allocate World Cup na coin.
Now the 58 million can in your car about World Cup.
Ah, okay.
Where are the finals?
I'm talking about.
Where 58 things are the final.
Okay.
Qualifiers na any Sudan one boy and San here qualify according to no see was to support them at the final. What did I say? FIFA World Cup no more coin.
Yes.
And I buying a day support you more. Kaiser Lato Force na Air Kasai.
Doctor.
To support Ghana's participation, an amount of 58 million has been paid. Kotoko have ended trials. I'm say I'm running to be on free baby buy, you know, or more bar for observation. They are different justify your conclusion. Omo here omo no matete so omo nko achire na ombeti omo nka. Enya sanity. Okay. So and the players made up of 2 Cameroonians, outfield players, Cameroonian outfield players and a goalkeeper had been training with the club during the preseason. Close sources say say omdo munko mkrum. Chakwano de omba no. This was Pekka.
Talent, the goalkeeper was doing well.
And doing well with the people say so many uncle umbeti omunka.
Oh, and how wait my justifying sir.
O minim so man na don't buy.
Who nim say omam okay.
Normally say don't buy. Why don't buy na don't beko.
But I said club net here for them to come and do observation.
Ba matese amom case kan ti minim se bia wo other information na dia ba.
Any justify.
So renovation
any justify.
So the player by observe no.
I justify because
renovation of Asante Kotoko
and establish that we.
And right
so because we play and fee.
Renovation of Asante Kotoko Zadako Jati container project is nearing completion. It's like a few touches normally. And Menzo probably by next week will be moving in. Kotoko players has begun feeling intensity of life under Eric Chancellor just a few days of preseason. Midfielder Sauka Dauda jokingly described the session as demanding, saying he is killing us small. Defender Kuti or say it's been tough and awesome. Kwampoku has praised the new training methods, simply describing the experience as amazing. GFA releases 2026-2027 Ghana Football Association Ghana Premier League fixtures. Okay, so day 1, DBB Asante Kotoko and other fixtures. Kotoko will be given a good reception when they come to DBB, according to Alex Abebiu, honorable.
Na boss, I'm not
Alex,
born.
honorable. What's it?
Born with the baby.
I'm a boy.
I'm born with the baby.
Na come born way.
I asked him to
Be an hour information we any man one boy.
baby.
So, Kotoko, Bebo Debibi. Ombama Bebo Heart of Lions of Fear. They traveled to Samra Boy, the famous Samra Boy town. Now from my Babebo, Adriana Ukumasi, and then play Karela again. Those are some interesting features for Asante Kotoko. Okay, Ubia team Bia de or ha you go swa. Mammy Hearts of Focus Bebo Brekum Chelsea. First game, Accra. Then they moved to Bebiani versus Gold Stars. Then Accra became Karela up there, and then Dreams FC. Officers, so no more Maka Dreams there, and the other team. But we wouldn't have time to go through all of that. Okay, lawyer.
Boss.
What's all this churches? Liberty Conference in Basso. Okay. Liberty are in conjunction with Food for Thought. And no, this is my case. Massively, Isaiah 41 verse 42. There be 41:21 and 43:26. And on my ya dubu achinya miakwa. Say yemra na yemfa mpae. Na yemfa yasem ntu nyame anim. Ministers Bebelochi, Kwame Jedu and Jojo Ahen. Edi ebe fanyum wahu yenyum. Na fe no nsia pepepe ne nyina yo ha ya hyase a ye bompa ya ti nyame asem ne de asem ato tri diampon nyankopon anim Jubilee Park ben Prempa Assembly Hall Kumasi ana ben Zongo Police Station sanity u feel bad ya ko street ro na akon. Come and experience a life transforming encounter eya na nkofo frɛ no mu busa solar ho asem pacho enchichimu paade ewo number we 0242 438 746 0242 438 746 and 0256 040830 0256 040830 we engineers no
yes
omo de omo abini solar mu no omo na ye other filling stations in Kojoka airport Accra airport and solar ye de atwa o man mu nyina atitini ani ntini yusu ne baba nu sabe mesra kan sikafo nyina yusu solar o o mahu no kure na wo mu o sa se de a investment no betua kakra sika wo mu kakra na onyenye wi a wawie
yes
kane atua kane dundum o yusu solar ye numu kane e ho no obi ankomie bibia enyame awie ya wo bo ya ye nyina ehya ase na awia na ba obe connect o panels no awia no boss awia no ne de so kanea no na ejita tumi no a na odi bi akwa inverters ne batteries no ti ade san na sa awia no eno an and depend on your batteries your inverters so what I say conserve bi na de wo koyenum kanea da no kwa brochi na dodo na hu solar no enti frɛ number yi na osunya bi afi na osu fi baba odi unya du moso pe na wa hwehwe translate solar Ghana hade omuna enim solar adwuma no mpa number ne 0242 438746 0242 438746 and 0256 040838 0256 040838 na fi una okon baba yen konti kanje na magic drinking water
yes
o hia nsuo ne nsuo bia na ye onum nsuo ana wanya abotre busem why research o hia nsuo o alkaline e wo mu hia nsuo a ne pH level no eye kama ba be bo ho ban abe ni padua ne ye enunum nsuo bia keke nya pintin bia da me se de kanene ye kanene da bi bo modian na num nsuo papa nom kanjin na bibia be kama sports lawyer
boss player
they say ye tiwa no so what you say
yes
ye tiwa no name magbon la ho de sune onye obi a obo no ho modern a obenya akukudru obo nyina league wa ni bida Until or can league champions asema, you should be careful. Okay, you go.
The content of Asema Okano. I'll pay your special good morning. Na yamo kwaba BM eye Oyerepa 100.7 FM Oyerepa TV Oyerepa efi nyame enti yekunko funkroso and somewhere edi adencheche and somewhere anopay e boom fumpa onko funkroso no yare honsem atu anim ewo dwumade no so and some na de donso and na anopay de disefata sa ohwe na otie na ya confirming na ama wo ni atu ebu ase na ya cheche mu ye na what ya say said yesem adai
we say solar na it me TV ade pan power deep freezer any air conditioner TV the onya the easiest the cheapest one ko be TV be for oh fia on say mama ncho ade ba dey fa check
oh okay
the more o batteries no ho den no e na e kire ti battery na de be ma no inverters ne batteries ne ade na e kire de be ko
okay
baby wo a air condition be mako be edu na wo solar na ye adwuma deep freezers be nwotwe ye adwuma ye ba ko so a ye ba ko so eno no de wo ye no bia wo ye entitled to be a deep freezer ba ko ena bia wo air condition mienu
boss na say
nina
solar it me adwuma airport there you need not to worry
ogo to kan airport solar no ena me permission de abame ba metro filling stations akesia solar ene escafography aye yina yemo bra
accuracy is uska
enti yetio baba after to the solar be cross keke
accuracy
yango
I'll pay on Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana say now for comment to me ba the boss player but to no say I can na I'm on said yes say and said yeah a factor and I no pay your mouth post World Cup stories kakra na detenye uko Norway FA wo mu chief aso ya list cleverness and a di to just there be FIFA munyintum sa moyam from so and na Folarin Balagoon muma Donald Trump eni mu din komo na mo sanse ye e ma na be boy no munyuntum sa enfom so e na mo ye World Cup no nsem BCC e wo mu a we expect say the next World Cup which is 2030 eni kwensem etimi esie e no e tefiom e todwa ene anopay Morocco omo e renovate several stadia odua omo dey prepare for the 2030 FIFA World Cup onim sam Grand State de Marrakesh omo yensie our home and afe okosted andra honsom womo eye roofing install full roofing and afe expanded the seating capacity around 45,000 na Morocco fonom constructed 115,000 seat Grand Stade Hassan II by Casablanca where nema Morocco for AM for the 2030 FIFA World Cup ya do honsem etu onim enne pay na guy novel at the 2026 FIFA World Cup already officer matcha na no day Argentina and Egypt we and free Argentina Capo Verde game at so na a exciting a gamer a fadunu mianina a do some point na obia et me qualify emano aye Joko Sam or believe sa Jürgen Klober he said Germany for a pound war sa onom na etrene ema Diamond Soft of Germany obetimi ayadwuma ayayenye ase ade kakra abaye with Liverpool na oje the English Premier League oje the Champions League ningina ama Liverpool no etre any club of players wono mo yadwuma etresa obetimi aboa ama Diamond Soft of Germany assign abaye Diamond Soft of Germany biem ose our the lines of Kai Havertz Felix Metanom Jamal Musiala Florent Witt nom omo a young and talented talenter ombetimi abuam ama Jurgen Klopp I successful our team nom now yamara England na fe yenim komom our England and pay live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV Josco Vadio finally Jayate HMC City and nako Benkroma he say Josco Vadio etimi Iceland at the Manchester City until 2031 obesi akan at the team nom the next one abe Husanova and also abe sign 5 years contract extension at the Manchester City now behind the scenes Andy Robertson emra okoko do Spurs now fe on the Tottenham Spurs echene omo ye team ba ko a next season wey according to me I was your team show me ye our Premier League na dena Roberto Di Zerbi esheshano masa hombe team I was your team show me ye na video nom edda Oyerepa TV no so a we enjoy be Arsenal and Manchester City boss player dey ate HMC Arsenal so at nani ba kom at teho am monitor the situation from afar for young Diamande of RB Leipzig City and so ehwenim sir the Ivory Coast International homsam ebetimi aka young Diamande from RB Leipzig and mom say utin come our Germany na obusa Leipzig for ne dia am de ka amunko a na young Diamande about 2026-2027 season with RB Leipzig Yaya Toure at the Atuja say ono de afutuo and Odibamam FC Barcelona Sasenka Bansa ebaya enka omunya direct swap na Rodrigo Cascante enko FC Barcelona na fe Frankie de Jong emram emaya jumam ema Manchester City or say the relationship between Hansi Flick and Frankie de Jong as say enya juma biem one time ngo na about say coach ni player and tam enwa unya the best out from the player entibaya and ka direct swap entime enkoso on Yaya Toure eya dwen sir Basantiasie na Frank de Jong emesi akan emam Manchester City na fe Rodrigo Cascante enkosi akan emam Barcelona na anopay on Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana oko Facebook page na edahom na fe wa enjoy bi na watch wa dwen our boss player abatuno bossy akinkanina ama anopay Granit Xhaka or your former player Emma Arsenal unimsam opinion aya jumam Emma buy all for Leverkusen and the auspices of Xabi Alonso dentia man for jejeno so and it's Liga Dortmund wom Liga Bayern Munich wom oko unbeaten in the season with Bayer 04 Leverkusen abusuam otimi age Bundesliga no bia antimi anshanom sa season oko Europa League final when timi anje and na Granit Xhaka to just say or a good manager and open modern coaches ne dia say coaches na unbelieve in tactics coaches na unbelieve in philosophy ne dia onim coach bia empempei otisa Xabi Alonso abebo Chelsea pa ale Granit Xhaka ne or the Atujam and Anopay na when Mark Rooney or your former striker Emma Manchester United when Rooney at the Atuja Chelsea new attack with João Pedro attack with Cole Palmer with Morgan Rogers and William Estevao or say when it was four attackers and now get the attention straight away Masa Abasa Contraje at the amateur Sibubo Korum na the deal worth around 52 million pounds and etia not boy na player amateur Sibobo Korum Thierry Henry I say Bruno Guimaraes or a player 70 million pounds a day I was say St James's Park Manchester that is Newcastle United wamuje na for Bruno Guimaraes abaya juma Emma Arsenal and crap say we team na olusu o best player ya na mom player na decide say about joining Arsenal I'm dream player na fe I'm ko sia kan Emma Arsenal Bobo Korum and Elliot Anderson finally Manchester City to the day say or a player Emma Manchester City na after sign contract with Manchester City Elliot Anderson and in some way etuja yentia Elliot Anderson of Manchester City
Yeah, I'm over the moon. Can't wait to play for this club, you know. I'm really looking forward to it. We had the whole country behind us and we've done so well, but just fell short. But yeah, no, from a personal point of view, I enjoyed it and I thought I'd done pretty well. A little bit, yeah, I guess. It's happened quite quick, but I think I always believed that I could get to this point, and this is where I want to be, and now that I'm here, I'll keep pushing and try and take this club forward.
Nyaje sa wadwane Manchester City ade also ye and say opushi hard nyese bia ya batome with a record fee ba entimbeda mbaya matrai makwe polom sem Elliot Anderson there enonom na Gabriel Agbonla ho on it talk sports edin come on and on the office Chelsea, Manchester City and the other clubs no better than Arsenal next season. I say especially the first 5 matches. I say I believe say against Coventry City and ye ama Arsenal by winning no amba bomb against Aston Villa. Aba bomb at the Etia Chelsea. No bomb at the Etia Sunderland and Brighton into the first 5 games no about thing. Ama Arsenal bokorum and Gabriel Agbonla ho. Ninsama at the Etudram and I play Manchester United the team and play HMC Manchester United and some and monitor Ismail Assar of Crystal Palace or your winger said that to be a Quenya bar for Ismail Assar not for me a Juman at the Amatino Michael Carrick the boy I don't know or you done the bruta not Michael Carrick sir a person or Copa Saint German star maybe and yes be a players a Cassium Woodin be a players or no Michael Carrick the philosophy and a choir a person of bomb 50 into his tactics and I am some Michael Carrick at the to jam and I'm play Nicky Butt Akasam for Yoli Tillemans. I say on the office a very good addition or a good footballer and Ocean 35 million pounds Manchester United at the fun a tipper compared to the other players I'm for the Sikakes here Essence number 1 I'm Manchester United Aqua Nicky Butt on Yoli Tillemans in 70 bra.
I think he's a very, very good footballer, man. You look at the 35 million, it's for him. That's a phenomenal signing. Yeah, it is. It's a phenomenal signing. And well done to the recruitment team as well. Because they've needed to get a rocket on, haven't they? I know it's difficult with the tournament going on. They need a lot of players. Still might need 2 in there. Yeah. We've tried to build.
Johan Mazambi, a player Emma Aston Villa. Now Johan Mazambi was excited. Sir, what training Aston Villa team now on Unai Ebe Juma Ewo Villa.
Club very
why is Aston Villa?
I am excited to play with this club. It's very
Nine Emery and Alejandro Garnacho say Opobia man confidence na eyonoa o can some picture no say Omra Masa United amfa with Chelsea ankoye ahade yebehu the Garnacho no.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here. I think I can't wait to start on the pitch. Yeah, I think it's an important club that is growing up really quickly. So yeah, I can't wait to. I think I was looking for a club to get confidence, you know, and try to be the player that I was like years ago.
Now, young Spain, Frankie de Jong, and the Campanum. I'm going to say, I'm going to acquire over Barcelona. I'm faso a treating of fans, no, and in Penphobia. One more team, a faso a treating on them. Are you happy with Sanya Manwako World Cup? Waba, player, and Sembebre, and Amoka, a fan officer. It's unfair treatment. And I'm going to Emmanuel Anthony Gordon, Karim Adeyemi, and say, I'm going to FC Barcelona and on Hansa Flexer at Diana Omese last season. This season, Obenyam with speed, aggression, and constant pressure without the ball. When you play, when I say Jumanom at the Amano FC Barcelona, Gavi Sam, the biggest achievement in football, and it's a World Cup with the Spanish national team at Diaka, and it's a 2026-2027 about the Champions League with FC Barcelona. According to source David Beckham said Lionel Messi and Inter Miami or convince players join the club according to David Beckham say personally Lionel Messi catch and say Casemiro Hodia Monfadam Ram no Mayor Jumam Emma Inter Miami Bobo Konom Alexandro Bastoni a player Emma Inter Milan still he remains on Jose Mourinho's shortlist now just a Jose Mourinho or tall defender bako that is one center back and some po and Alexandro Bastoni with Tim Abam he's around 70 million euros utia Inter Milan ebe janum amano abesia kan ama Jemete etemse Jose Mourinho e pushi Raul Asensio out opesa oton Raul Asensio na Alexandro Bastoni etim Abam ebe shetim num and your reporter mensa eka anopay Ferran Torres Atletico Madrid edin komo sa amonsam ebe ka Ferran Torres na fe obeya jumam edi ama team no Alexandro Del Piero that is Italy no do and anopay or say Italian football a decline because and the football assassin boss player or say caneno not there and it's a defenders trapper defenders ya diamope and the vow who can't play and kakrabia yabaje foul he yabaje yetiao Antonio can some football assassin and team and Ushama yenya sa typical defenders no our Italy PM na Italian Football Federation is I'm disappointed in Don Carlo Ancelotti said what to Brazil ahead of Italy na uko Monza Chief Executive Officer Mauro Bardisoni na suya odia tujam ase Ukraine ano de ohia long term coach obetim asane maye e wo tim no aboam na tim no afare nto apam etim afra boss player still Inter try say for Christian Romero from Tottenham Spurs na fe Christian Romero abaya juma ede amatim na dinina eto anim enne anopay live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV Juventus sa for Vicario na Spurs goalkeeper no abaya juma ama Juventus 29-year-old Guillermo Vicario and your reporter Eba Roman Som at a total bid package of 35 million euros for Nicolo Cesodi amra na amesia kan and for team no osia kan club brute around 40 million euros onsem and no boss player ya dey see name way Inspector Bright the NT ya nyam fama no na bibia anya kama na bibia anya ye. Happy birthday to Nana Bafo. Ose.
What's Inspector? Ose County Inspector. DSP Jose Inspector, right?
Oh, Sarah Mekai. Okay. You know, fan chemi. DSP. Inti happy birthday to Nana Bafo. Pisan of Asante South. PID Dieta. We ifi Benewa and Emma Nana Bafo Pisa of Asante South.
Nana Bafo Piazza.
And I had one Piazza was.
And I be on so old and was spelling the same.
Peasa.
I know Piazza.
Nana Bafo Piazza. Now the precise there, precise. That's what I call baby no assign.
Okay.
Nana boys no. So when you two be a bahano pair.
Maya.
Na
Bonebe na Maya police ni bachi.
Be now ahead and start.
Me police ni be atimchibi.
Hey,
Bonebe na Maya. Boss minya bonibia. Boss my bonne. Bonebe.
Some of flow no mabu.
We nya bonibia. Enti from Raminya na compacho. From Benewa. Happy birthday to Nana Bafo Piasa of Ashanti South PID Dieta. I'm a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Beatrice Benewa of Ashanti South, Bekwai Police Headquarters Communication Officer from your boss.
Communication Office.
Communication Office. Hey, okay.
From your bosses and colleagues.
Bosses, no colleagues.
Beatrice Benewa.
Happy birthday.
Okay. Your mom I would dapa. Okay, Tino.
Boss.
Yenim komo.
The minim nisa yedi twa sema yesen a pipe fita eye president and I bia na beka ho asem abusia bomoden na wa Yusufu Frobi na fi se enyewo a sabra bia we tradition de eno an ye to so me se esintwetwe no anopa ne anwumre fashion mofra na se na abofra no so ntiase se yebedi twese amesia pai fita ada bia no konkone ne ema yasim sabe amanyama nyina konkan ya de anim a president ene ye kan wasam sanse no ena efie bia no obia eyisu amen scientific hospital tieniye ono ena se de wafiri mu akopiem ewo hospital kase pa na West Africa ina no ya dwomatum sampa omu wadro na nyanwanwa ene se mfidi a yedo efam na afei yede akuchikuchiriwo na yi yede na ba no ebuso ye deni a stroke no yebehunu say ye stroke a fertility no we deni a yebehwew ye na so na chronic diseases no yaso ye no yebo modern etimi ehwew yen ene ekwa the best diagnostic machines a yede be modern ehunu ne eko ene ekwa 24 different certified medications a eno so yede kwantia wo yade no teniye abodi mu de ye science kwan so ene awura mo heba ye didi sa adwuman e wo hanom eno nti so wo ba kumase atwema tachiman of kwara so of first road a kai se nye honko na so ye na wo ho na ye kasiem na mom ye kra 18 branches enche boga wa be ni Accra takra de tamale atebubu nkoko sunyane ye wo ho sa hwidabi so ho nyina no nkrabatane bi e wo ho a ye 0277 001234 0241 367349 na no so enyema tumi akonkan bash digital satellite ade chi san nyina no nkofo gidi yesa wake up no magana fo hwe ni so ade wake up twemu ka hu se enche leaks no ye hyase Ghana de kra no enyama week 1 week 2 week 3 ni nyina no ye ko enche na English Premier League ne bibia padia ka hu se hotel game centers guest house restaurant individuals bash ena ye de ama wo oba so ya decoder installation door to door delivery recorder decoder recharging sanso na affordable package no de amount home service ni bia ni a no sa tonsa e de afre bash na no so aba behwe e de amount ye ko Abrepo junction ship mu hono a tienie oba frɛ ne number no e was 0556 287757 0556 287757 na bash digital satellite etumi aboa tieniye eye ABA Heba clinic so fota so for rasta ena me kan ho asemi wokobro ene ne patemo no mu a wakonka babia oba Ashanti region so ofra dumu kwa dumu ye adwuma ten ni nyina no ene se obi odi ani ete eyade ekoye bia no pa na afi wate ede afiri ho no mo obi de ne cataract ohunu ade agi so oben ade no yiso konachi ha yin ye pa empam no na nka wugyina na so se de waye mre e wompam oba bosumi aso a wubu nsa enyema nsisi so ye ha adwene se sabi nso fin bia kam ha adwene stroke no how prostate no how o liver no memma ho ente chimansa ni nyina no ene se eno ene ne obetumi e de abomodin akọ ye kokwada so adwena se behind the main market wa modo mahin krono ye Ebenezer market ho na obi ho no school no so ye adjacent Apia Kubi coastal hoso nkrobata ne baako e ho no mo ye 0541 565 199 0502 812161 nyansuo bia na yensuo ensuo no me ka kanjen nti wodi na wo ka ho asam kanje de eye enkwa onumu a de bia da ye de ye nse yensuo nanso enyema wo mu nti no kofo gidi ye so onumu a na wo kan yi menum ye akontia me yade wo yo menum ye akontia me yade wo nti na fie bia no obia se ope kanje no na busua etimi anom shop bia wo ton so bia no wo anya kanje na ho ahyehye no sanse epoa emanyema ekonkan uwram ewo 0241 449191 ebra wo kopiem ewo pakiki stadium wonya bi ewo honom atan so ankwan na himfio a bi ewo honom na nkasiem no eye Brema UGC Tafunie Road Abawa Junction honom aba route the junction so a 0507 379474 Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC abusia ni nyina no say current account service in Kososusu Kidi ne your first deposit e ho no mo na loan facilities no abusia teni say wo ba ya so ya ye wo de kotoka ho sanso e na Kososusu loan your microfinance SME loan e ho no mo wo wie pa no aka hu sa ampa nyama nyina guso a ekoso e de mayen e wo nature development loan agriculture loan and so e ho enomo electronic banking no yentumi nyimfrim agency banking local transfer foreign money transfer ni nyina no e wo ho kai sa contract ni aso ye no ne kasi atonso agogo ja chikokofu trader henema kokoben adwuna se abua kwatonso bokro aputoja magazine abinchi market efia kubi number ni be 0508 642705 0322 098076 na no so what me abo modern anya bosomtwe community bank plc the we first batch e solo de na makob ho aba no e grow fine always makes you grow fine e bra doctor nya eduro no no se da bi me mpre me ho we no e ye ne ekokoi ne nya xanthozylum xanthozyloides what the fra we no e take ni 6 years e ba bonten no nya nwanwa se marathon ni Dr. Menses sans hono mu a flow ye papa e be sisi so na afei aboa sa so na ne why anemic why hoya ne bia ono mu a the anti-aging properties ni bia gum anu ntu bomodin na onya bi no mu a wotu se de bia no nyine no ye from bomodin na ko pe bi sansa me de minim ye grow fine sansa no ka ne na mu a obia no atu edi akire ananse ntache chichechew de bia moja no ntimi flow ebe flow po na afei bia so konkan kai say Dr. Grofan number no 0244 596532 0244 uhwemu ana chesa 596532 na no so enyama tumi akonkan grow fine always makes you grow fine anunti boss besom na yekoba na chesa part 2 no ye de abeto so e de amount na boss what's it that and
princess
oh
princess.
yes Christopher Obaku birthday.
Special one.
Yes.
Obaku ne jina no.
Yeah, Christopher.
Happy birthday to Christabel Apo. Obaku. We dey say be fini papa ni nuanu.
Oh yes. Columbus Ohio.
We na the first one, oh.
First one in here.
The first daughter of Chairman Afolabi.
Fantastic.
Christabel.
Yeah.
Apo.
Yes.
Obaku.
Yes.
Oti Ohio.
Good.
Columbus Ohio.
Fantastic.
Ne Obaku.
Good.
Wow, near there no. Na fe wahe. Na wa ka be hu ade akwaku. Ne papa kwaku ne avola bi mbe.
Edikai at one
ya tetene Kristo. Ya tetene Kristo. Ya de nyame sem we oba quotations ne ade agu so. So ana tie. Christabel happy birthday. Senka ya de bibi bro ne be ya. Na so papa no ya ka gana ha.
Ye ne transema.
Chese ye ndie ne de bro. To kura no nye fere akebe ma papa ma boys no.
Ne akotrase akai
na akai bibia de ama.
Ne de wa ka sam.
Papa bibia trenti daddy. Ye nya de na ma.
Ye shawashole de program.
Ye mpondi ye dedicated program na ma no. Christabel dia. Okay, nti catch up papa. Say ni nuanu mo ja o mo ano. You be say celebrate mo. Na sanity. Happy birthday. Of course. You need be say de ko. Enti on hwe na bibia. Na no man say ma si Canada.
That be boss.
Okay. Chino yenti story bia apie ho. Omom ko World Cup no. Say omo na ye omo anwa. Na mom ye de enye enwa.
Okay.
Asem ne say Ghana for no a enye Ghana for nko over 107 so far go so also say ngofo bi say ngui.
Yes,
but so far over 175 World Cup visitors have filed asylum claims in Canada. 175. And now wo Canada ban wo say won ba Ghana nyi ye tata mo ha ebinom say pe kunya ebinom say 175.
And somebody adrone na adrone de no nko
eno mo godi no
okudi
adrone no mo godi na Canada ban na e dia brema no pay say me mo Ghana for amane say 175 na aba na World Cup ntino mo ba ho was they have reportedly filed asylum claims in Canada after entering the country on visitor visas for matches. Okay, official records nature say Canada issued approximately 26,000 visitor visas while hosting 13 World Cup matches across Toronto and Vancouver. Visitors from Ghana submitted the highest number of refugee claims. 175, do some pie Ghana for 25. Oh, you can say on our doors one 25
That is it. Bafo aya to boa city asem. Egypt and a twaso with 15. Colombia 15. Official data no ekire say womo be sansan nka ho. Na womo say omo nchechiri machiri om de beba. Ebi a player so ebi a team support staff ebi so FF form page for ebi a general supporters almost sa kom krum enye na Ghana for na doso so far official 25. Now if you want to understand it, this is no more issue and be bredian sign usually more visa na ya no mo nkoyesa visa na e sound be bana. That is where they go. But for now, no more visa valid. No, 25 of them. And ako, other can 15 near there ne twatwa so. And there someone or no some bagana nye. Reasons be obi okosiki asalam no. Na bibi oba ne krumu enye.
Ye de tata no oba ntu so gino.
Oba enye nti mo me be minta.
For Christ say cheme akọ.
Asamo e ko so.
Me ni o hene.
That's right. And you know, Muzamra mkrum. Mumra.
Force.
And your force.
It's me force.
Who go head ball?
Now so ba.
Was it who go file na who had na na yo ansa na ebo wake up no.
Some me be kwana mu na bibi.
E dia na na yo.
Bibi me be kono.
Wo mumra.
Na
25 numra. Omuma ye nyina ha na eti.
Obe kono ene satata no.
Ena me chese omumra ye nyomo hwe Ghana ban so onye obi ahwe. Obi amra. All right, nti ye hwe omanim. Mamu ba bibi amra. Na so zomba.
25 no.
No ba mo ko ye de entra. Ye nyina na wa. Ye da bi tempe. Minya bi ko ya kam so.
Tam ba 25 no mo ma wa da Roma.
Moswa moha makodoje doje ba bechimu nyina mumra. Alright. Otiro ejina de ne ye princess ya jopa bo points no ne ye na ye ntu din sesi a.
Okay. Very necessary.
That's right. Good. Bravo endo aso.
Ejiro eno ano no special birthday nkoma princess. Eyi ende ye ho. So say program ni na.
Majema ho.
Anya na o say
enyo client.
David no we call say client.
Wo baku ba ko no.
Say obaku bia obaku.
Obano obaku La Liga obaku.
Obaku bia obaku.
America obaku.
Mosman say onkoye
Yantewe. Em so ko no obaku ni ho.
Obaku no ni.
No ni. Odu okọ obaku so oba no dibika.
Obaku no ni garanta.
Right. Yeah go wa.
Kotoko gives the two Cameroonians and the goalkeeper cold shoulders after they failed to justify their inclusion with the club. Time I say no, I can justify players if you want them.
Observation.
But players no fail to justify why they should be included.
They observe them.
Kotoko side there, also observation. But players no, they fail to justify why Kotoko should buy them.
Or crown have them. Beach, I say. You can't say justify your inclusion. Dada. But for no be analyze it.
Sir,
say your mark.
But no, now you.
I make us say ball, but say justify your inclusion. Like it say, if you are your higher you may. Na ubia ba say chidi also womb. Say
that's ye man.
I didn't hear what say. No, justify you say you already included. And I obey justify why you should be there. Ubia afi no oba. Onim no ga say justify your inclusion.
Yeah, assessment.
Aye, but be teacher ni bia o child o St. Louis. English teacher bina or says na say
who say when Kotoko wanted to include them into their squad.
There because say
they should justify why they should be included.
And some we can just say justify the intia enye afi na edu nkosi
we so be so another nchi
oh there be say we dey tie some they make sense no bia ya free players ni nyina mo Kotoko na aka atom se bia be precise ye a ye be bi afrim enti obi an che die nti owom
to justify the
the football and justifying because you observe it near Mauko. Beyond some observe it, the coaches may not be impressed with them.
So I'm saying, I'm keeping a Bobby Anakutum, Bobby Anakutum. Obi Oba was in nickname the Kotoa Banakutu Banakutum.
Now go to Kotoa, baby Kotoa, on the Kukuba.
Kotoa or the
when you are pregnant and a Kotoname, what them sad, we play 3 minutes.
Never
senior and as a father Kotoa on the DK mistake. Omunya Pubai. Ebeane. Sure,
I think in your movie.
But when the DK Pubai.
Tinkler is killing us, but training has been exciting. Kotoko players speaks. Tama on say a coach like say what starting but e do baby training be hwa obeti or with them say o training and no players na didn't come kakra mo say yes no me come with them but they are enjoying it. Now only complain only choice. No. I say oh yeah na and mental course more morphine donzo response
kwabna minim so onim no kwabna ya ode dami ne bra kwabonim kwabna ho okay nkaso ne o se otika mu kwa atimoda
oda
na kano 80 show ipa we no se mentia bafu ewu amano no se bra be hunu kwasiada enti minim se na minim so onim kwabna kra John
so the number of number friend
o say
so the and I'm so the number of
obi say English phone back on or say it's like you being asked to reapply in an institution.
Justifying.
Trinientia. Also come. You're already included. I had selection, so we money do more. The India was a do could be on teacher for no offer.
So it is a little bit more.
But
all right. Daniel J and Gordon Brody are set to join Electric Crafts backroom staff. And also a kakra one chen on the sideline of preseason, seeking to booster the backroom department, Yet to say Abia Gordon Brody near Jemu Beba journey. Now Bakubeba as the team manager and Bakubeba as the assistant coach. And also kakra and also PK or Hon kakra so no. WB served Ashanti. WB served Ashanti. But in the first match, Kotoko supporters will return home in sorrow. Tama, I know your own Alexander Abebiu, CEO of WB United. On say everyone are drawn by fixtures nearby. And Akobasa Kotoko first match Umutu Kwako WB. And see, or you're planning a bonk or highway so no say aye. So we must antimani WB. Abako 7 day. WB suma santima ye pa na ball no do what ya omuni respected makotoko. So ne BTV anu kotoko. And so a bit me abefia. Let us say no. On the verge of signing, Seydou Sana reversed decision to sign for Mediema after receiving a call from Nana Domahine. And Tama information I picking say eno nyina no Takwa, but a name ebi obe returning from Takwa ako back to Doma because
all right, thank you. That's it. That 10:42. Young boy.
Okay. Deal na nyama so.
So and right now officially Man City for confirm the signing of Elliot Anderson. 116
which one who jump was on?
I don't know what's that.
Hey. What's only by Timonim or Manchester and City? I cried to our Benz and Zenaga. Ebi so we mo no kure because say have no say 20 then. 13 years ago no. Nkola no mo ba ho no de em say de omni city. Komo e koso no.
No de onka.
Abanisa.
Oh, Manchester.
Agwan age say.
Abobo.
Munjake 20. And you blame the heading. And the 13 years, Nebano, or 10 years,
City has been very dominant.
What's it don't do anyone? But one guys are in the head now, aren't you? Oh, now somehow to Bini. A Bini way out. I will find the auntie or say for funny.
Mention an interview.
Okay, me bow. Trust me, bow.
You know, and then some more about me.
You are no both.
I be a boo. Come on, be a boo.
Oh, it's a boy. Let's start it. So, 116 million. And City for area confirmed the signing of Elliot Anderson from Nottingham Forest. She the born boy was joining.
I was saying, he has labeled Manchester City as the kings of Manchester. Or say, me pen exact quotation. Well, you remember, Busano say, you know, so he has only ever known one successful team in Manchester, which is called City, the true kings of Manchester. I get to know.
That's my okay. The any interview, no, or problem can say because
on the onion day
now Obi can dress here now.
Okay, me and Kai Elliot Anderson called City kings of Manchester. Hey, what a delusional lad. How much as you? It's one of the biggest derbies in the world, and for as long as I have known Manchester, City have been the kings of Manchester.
And one more.
Do you know anything about football heritage? Almost at a year.
About the past 15 years.
Baby, only there's so no 23 there.
23 and
I just said any fee dear. So I cried man so 10 years ago.
In the past 13 years. Champions
the blue side of it.
That's not okay. So
we
are you bringing the other pay?
Let's start. Now after signing, no, and now I got joining the club of 100 million plus in England, or only few clubs who have ever gone 100 or more in terms of signing of players.
There are 4 clubs.
Chelsea na LED, this on your screen. Chelsea and Omodo mine 3 times.
4 clubs, yeah.
Omonya Liverpool mine 2 times. You get Manchester City I 2 times. Arsenal I 1. That is Declan Rice. And Tottenham Hotspur so I Bako. So these are the clubs in the history of the Premier League. 100 million plus.
Yes, 4 clubs.
Omit me ISRD. So many years will be it. The Omo when it's on your bidder. Umina will be you. No, you be that. Who said Omo team Bakuichi. But I think only have Omo Jesus. As you can say, Omunya, my United.
Okay.
But Omunya, no, I be that.
Okay.
These are the clubs that have gone 100 or more in this Premier League. So, signing the by way, you know, the question people are asking is, how will it fit in the Manchester City team? Now there's no Pep Guardiola because Pep have signed some midfielders to come and play that role on Bayern. Recent, yes, say recent one. This boy no feel Leeds United. Got torn by now English Calvin Phillips. Okay, also about he came with a lot of the championship. No, he came and Babyface said, is it that indication said Rodri Kwana? Because this guy is virtually a decent defensive midfielder. Who said on yet
Number 6.
Yes.
Number 6.
On yes, our players like I said, Okobo 8. 8 don't think creative from now.
Yeah, go as a Mongo Candy.
Oh, there we say, on your creative. Oh, so too. He's not a creative for that. It's you go on the
maybe as own doing creative enough. I won't doing it, you shade, yeah.
So, you saw a creative for that, you expect him to do a lot of creativity for you in terms of creating chances and giving a lot of assists. Occasionally, he scores from long range. Okay, from last season now, who's all power, and he's able to score from long range. But on the band consistently, it's and now my discussion has say, is that an indication? Say, Rodri is leaving because one. Yeah, I'm saying, but I'm saying, and share any 2 way he will back small back issue be then he'll return. And you want to see how
Ebiswa, you cannot trust him for all those matches.
Yes.
But then Gofofio say probably he will be leaving.
Yeah, because
saying yes, you don't spend 116 for a backup.
There be. And I will see the uncle for brain I say make it that and he say coach now all the coaches sitting now on your Pep Guardiola. At Chelsea, Omobia who said he played with Caicedo and Enzo. So there's a possibility there. So you want to play both of them like he did at Chelsea. Now it's a double pivot or our system no Bobby at Man City. And maybe say then we are going to see a City not dominating matches like they used to do under Pep Guardiola. But one thing is very clear, say Osha Enzo and a crowd fast so you know at Chelsea now, even though not the same profile of players. But one said that the signings that Omuye, because one thing is clear, say, oh, the Elliot Eba, it just said you are not preparing a team to be too dominant like they used to do under Pep Guardiola. We are seeing different, we are going to see a different Man City team. Very good signing. He proved last season he was one of the most dominant midfielders in terms of performance wise in the Premier League. So no wonder now City to have to break that record and go and sign him and come. We'll see after he returns from the break, next season starts here. We'll see how City will line up and how Enzo will want to use them. So Enra Enyumre and Pep Guardiola. Efa Krata na ofre the Italian Football Federation for no.
Of a Krata afraid.
Of a Krata no Troy.
Okay.
And the Italian Football Federation for no. Now this is what he told them briefly. Thank you.
Out of him.
Thank you. I'm honored. But at this moment I don't feel it. The Italian Football Federation for say and me idea odo say say omo ashe design mo nyam center on befa Italian national team no na on coach but see idea on he doesn't feel it so we coach team be and money because he wants to stay with the family and enjoy his family. Italy for the project and FN to Azzurro projects. You see, when Maldini and Leonardo met Pep Guardiola, almost say Pep and I'm going to him. He just the Azzurro project. I'm going to Pep and him say they want to revamp all their national team. Now they think say he is a man to do that job for them. But Pep say, "And many yadi, on Timmy and Kuchi, and Italy for no are looking at Mancini or Andy Pirlo because so far they say Italia, Sky Italia saying say." They are the two leading candidates. Say Bia Dachi Biano, Obetimia Abekochi, Manchin Shabapen, and Koyi, Andy Pirlo or club football and Shed and Koyi for man. But we don't know what will happen if probably they give it to him. And Opea club also, German for no iron official. Now to TSMB. The DFP, when they met Red Bull for no, say almost wrong. They want them to give European club to them, so more national team good. I don't say, oh, money problem, yeah. But they want them to play 3 international matches at Leipzig. Then raise 1 million, donate 1 million to Wings for Life Foundation. I must say, internationally recognized spinal cord research. I am say Leipzig no. Into two things. Play 3 international matches at Leipzig. And raise funds 1 million euros to that foundation. Say when
it's a good course.
And get friends and
all right.
Club to come and coach the national team. Recently, Germany have been very disappointed. So too, after winning the World Cup in 2014, group stage exit in 2018, group stage exit in 2022, a round of 32 in 2026. Euros so and Shedan Koye, the last edition, I'm going to host 2 years. They were eliminated at the quarter-final stage of the Euros. Until recent results at international matches for Germany and Shedan Koye, and they think that with your club, he can change the face of the German national team. A very good appointment.
Okay. Now Zidane so do say on France.
Oh, they are Akas on my official. We are told say they've done with all the paperwork and everything is completed. That can say the normal sign and all. Or my official that we are seeing, and she's done also for the French national team now.
And you know, I'm a general who say, Madonna, a Madrid in France almost so a pair. Zidane for Madrid, Mourinho for Nancy. Also, can be a very good offering. Anyway, I'm a man. Canada for say. Asylum seekers no so far 175 25 Ghana per on.
Oh sir. Now 175 nipa be call Canada so.
I'm so shoot 26,000 visitors. But the brain of is a movie so they don't know.
And so have account.
But so far there 175 25 Ghana.
So mo here nipa okrumo. O sha masase ne.
Omo ne kan ya na.
O hwemu amu here. Ominya nipa bebo mine chechire ti omo bie ntumo bia
na sa azo ezo hia nipa
o ye krade ya o da bi hia nipa o de asebebo
ye goy
otu ma enche Alexua ni 0
Alexua
and
0
yeah enche o
and so hu chairman ba no birthday
me ba na me mo
wa so wa nya videos no
me nya hu ye
bon no betima boy quickly na princess obaku no
oh wow
and then some benya amaya na ye ndi achiri in comment na afi ye nto aso ha happy birthday to Christabella Po obaku
chairman so e say dey say no me nya asemo
one chairman benya so do oba no
dey be nya me ba
chairman banya oba
David chairman baye chairman potential conta ana so kra
to na
chairman at this stage
azem we dey
chairman potential potential so kese pa chairman
Christabel so we college
oh chairman
we college ONS
chairman how they come about food so right yeah best sometimes say so transfer no start fee parents club
okay
so now we are to play no
football very good so no kaza kra won't
chanya me shira chairman
o come o say enum
so tika oh do say yeah Otuo boy stay ha kikabu man ya tell Otuo coach is not starting a national team adwuma no. It looks like it is easy for them, especially after say open more club level na open you still want to be in the business Otuo adwuma bi a wanya abotrasua abobo akwaduru so na ya na edin say obeten ho apɛ ba bi atena simple sa and we think say obi call retirement krana they still want to play a part in that industry, because also there after 21 days, 1 year, 2 years, never be your habit, never be part of your system. So living without it becomes a big problem. And you say, coach is now club football, no, I drain your money. Club football, it drains the life out of you. For 42 weeks now. From pre-season to the end of the season, you have nothing else than to focus on the game. Nothing like holidays. No, they are home holidays. No, and even after the season, I bury any pono. So, holiday, you are still thinking about the tax ahead next season. It's all your sad, 7 years, 6 years, 12 years, your social life, it comes down to ground zero. But one thing, a national team football, remember, national team football will keep you in the game that you love. At the same time, you have the ability to enjoy a little bit of social life, kakra. But Ancelotti call Brazil no na nije kakra. We say Brazil, Ancelotti stays from now to the bay number bobo. Pressure nini Ancelotti so compared to Jose Mourinho. We don't say hit a Jose so. Obone no about Wednesday. And the name say some pilot club football with so many competitions. Competitions na kasa nkoma extend no. Oma bie matches no. And the competitions no masade for aba count. Me sure say leagues in Mpomotu ebe kakra some of the leagues will prefer to even increase the number of teams able and even find ways of increasing the number of matches. So the club level game is tedious. Into club be say why Liverpool on free game no national team be still in the game but less pressure. I think that's the story of Zidane. Zidane don't want to mess up his records. Because didn't America say Zidane announced the presence in the world of coaching. 3 Champions League titles back to back to back. Something that even the great coaches named me achieve. Obeka say Madrid there. But sustaining the peak of that team and getting these boys to still have that hunger in them to deliver. And at the same time managing the egos, maintaining the level. Because Ancelotti the omo de la Desma. So he needed to revive them to win the 11 Champions League. Sustaining the team, keeping the boys hungry. So though these were matured guys, Ramos, Pepe, Marcelo, matured guys that at any given opportunity, time they want to achieve more. But then the last one, maintaining the egos of these boys. Also, at some point in time, or the Madrid project under Zidane, now boys need to undergo transition into how to even introduce some of the young guys without hurting the old boys and letting them see the bigger picture, which is the success of the team. So Zidane had an excellent job with Madrid. After that, what's the day some person saying records, and you can argue, say, oh, you need to take risky jobs. But sometimes, one episode prove it beach, go for the safer option. After that, now till Madrid samba back. And obey Madrid the Jumaji League. And called the way open. He was fired. They parted ways. Moto a lot of clubs are knocking on the doors of Zidane. Manchester United at a point in an NTA. I think Zidane realized time at Pep Guardiola. Yes. Time at Pep Guardiola. Ewo England. Klopp. Ewo England. Now United team no yenyam build it to Madrid team no. Ode kakre bi koso no. He realized it was going to be a difficult task and he stayed away. Juventus bad on be okay. Well, to Juventus felt that he's their former player. Why don't you come on board and let's see so bit me the eye wonders Libya. He stayed away. And now the option of the French league, one of the easiest job I'm going to bit me pick it. Because the French national team keeps on producing the talent. So Zidane will be in the game, will still have some time for himself, and his chances of achieving success with this crop of French players, I was sort of dancing a club side. I feel no and that is what I think most of the coaches are doing. For Pep not going to Italy, Pep Guardiola and Nipa Bakwa say the decision making has always been spot on. Okobebia, more abilities, and match the ambitions. From Barcelona, which was his first announcement, this silly the world, and this silly the heart of football album fans, he decided to go to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich potential and match the ambitions of Pep Guardiola. Very easy to achieve success with them. Then about Manchester City, financially they are ready. In terms of patience, they had it for him. And I'm sure they achieve success about do this level. I think Suru Kakra be Suru Kakra, because Italy national team and being to say Bayern and being to say Manchester City.
Challenges.
The challenge will be so huge for him to achieve success with this Italian national team. We told her there, maybe Portugal for Nedru, now maybe Spain Nedru, now maybe England Nedru, now maybe France Nedru. Now for national team na enyoma mienu na pay free the Euros and then the World Cup. The World Cup South America for no so ba count. Baby Italian national team na dumzo to no krani ba akope.
Okay.
On catch up with Portugal for no. On catch up with the French team, the Spanish team or the English national team. Okay. In so far, you are coming from a deeper zone and to check it. The level of picking most of the clubs now is successful now. No mean a much placed higher than the Italian team. So the reason is simple. Pep is just trying to be smart with his decision making. That is it. He's just trying to be smart with his decision making. I know say he will go for a clubber. The potential so be achieve success no hokakra. Not need na kwa kan ho. For instance, this Spanish team, Odema Pepper, chances of achieve success no osoro than the Italian team because Odi Agra one and the records ni nyina awaye no. You'll be saying a different story with the Italian.
Is it that bad?
It is bad. Until my mouth 4 nations: Portugal, France, England, and Spain. Now he be 8 team no. Until we bet me I say from the national team level, they have the history, they have the class, they have the pedigree, but a total rebuilding of mobile. Until now I say at some point in time, the story of Liverpool, successful team with a lot of history. But not time and not club poker form no to no money ho.
Thank you.
So you are going to chase. And at this time I will go chasing Ebima Peke. I said competitions near 2 Euros near born every 4 years. And I World Cup every 4 years. Though there's the UEFA Nations League near there. But major competitions are who achieve a bit more true in the history books of Italy. Yes, I know my no. And now Ebima Peke out. So it's the usual Pep Guardiola and how smart he is with his decisions, choosing a much easier and softer opportunity to meet his ambition. If he's bold enough and can Italy Juman to a son Coco Peke. I say we think Jose and Kobeko. Because Jose Mourinho said he's a man that go for difficult jobs. No matter how he's going to chase the Wapiki Dada. That is Jose Mourinho for you. Mourinho Beko Bebia. Obia Piki Crop Soko. Now the story of the underdog. Or they changing the narrative. Bold risky jobs. Of course, no. Let's analyze Jose teams or Akofa. Any baby are no mother. Anyhow, he wanted to chase the giant with those teams. Never compare Pep Guardiola.
No,
of course, he did. Mr. Two. At the time, I Jose come Madrid. Give him the story of Madrid. And the gap between Omone Barca. That was first game. But what happened? That season, Oje Copa del Rey by beating Barcelona.
Now,
Maybe. But that was the beginning of the success story. It has a Pep choose easier route and easier ways. But Jose Mourinho go for the risky ones.
Yeah,
and eventually.
That's it.
One driving story is a free Turkey ban. When Jose complained, he said the Turkish league is fixed, designed for Galatasaray. Most of you said Obwa, and they say one betting scandal, a free Turkey, including referees and club administrators of even Galatasaray and Ankara fixing matches with politicians to favor Galatasaray. So it was Jose against the system.
But
baby will be anka no makofanaba. Zotu. Asem no mkafa Pep Guardiola onya no kre. Anya no kre da. Say we for easier jobs. It's not true. Tiana obi tina baby no kan na Pep Guardiola na wanko ha no amfa ha. Obi anko head the state of Barcelona before Pep Guardiola took over. Obi anko baby na Barcelona. They have won 2 seasons without any trophy. Barcelona go 2 continuous seasons without any trophy. The season before Pep Guardiola took over, Barcelona did 3rd. The gap between Omo and the eventual La Liga winners, Real Madrid, 18 points. Barcelona were not on top of Spanish football. Question there. Must say offer Juma F4. Debbie.
Barcelona did. No to best Barcelona, he had no option. Yakasa same way that. And on the Urem, what they promote to buy. After that, he's choosing easier options.
Asem way there.
Asem way say aka.
Eba cho. Ejuma no ye na Barcelona no. A okofa na Barcelona any top no.
2 years ago na Barca Champions League. Oka topper. 2 years before so but no Champions League.
What you analyze issues.
Madrid Mourinho ko no money Champions League.
No, last time Madrid was in 2002.
No ko yeah.
If that is what we use,
but was that not Real Madrid?
Remember what I'm missing question. The last 2 European Championship I have in Europe, no countries be Naji.
Spain,
yes, Spain, Italy.
Italy, yeah.
But who are rejected Italy, Joe? And if you are talking about or 2 years ago, now
you are talking about 8 years as a more.
Oh, 8 years way.
Euros in Italy, yeah, this
8 years way. Only 8 years. 8 years in March.
But
Ayana Pep no. I'm out for you and say he pick easy job. Now say clubs number for Pep Guardiola more other coaches. And I know more home. And no more for my any. Those clubs say Bayern Munich. Recently they wanted a coach. Never seen campaign on Govano. Not Mourinho. Mourinho no coach for Fenerbahce and Benfica and Obetia rejected Bayern Munich job. What do you reject it? So what did the mention say? It is sometimes on say when Obi Bibi no achieve wa. Na be mabo that person man say achievement to choose easy job. Ana ye mwa. And when there be
in whichever state, if you choose Manchester City in England, you will not choose in.
But at that time,
in whatever state, in whatever state,
it was an easy job.
In whatever state,
factors around it.
But in whatever state in England, if you choose City, you have not chosen an easy job.
Mr. Otuo, at the time, I'm not Purple Ban.
But
during the times of Marcus,
no, if you go to England, no matter maybe a city, it's not an easy job. In England. Actually, what is the only Liverpool negotiation? Manchester United is there. Chelsea in that state. So it is a difficult decision.
Among all the teams, for instance, Chelsea under Abramovich, Pep Guardiola first season, we and Kebe Panama.
One thing that we have to understand, they say. This is a coach when given opportunity would deliver. The Biamekasa has him we say clubs do say nene even with coaches. See a link Pep Guardiola to them to support the same Mekasi money coach in Pep Guardiola. Clubs bay. Would the less mentioned clubs? Clubs bay. Barca. And they would open my Barcelona. As if looking Barca associates ne, Barca associates ne. Even Laporte, Barcelona president, if Pep Guardiola is available ne, he will pick him. Club obey. And also ne Pep Guardiola is available near linking to ne. Can ask Guardiola say, "Well, approaching Guardiola so available on go for Pep Guardiola." This is a manager, Zoto. Nobody can doubt his impact. Barcelona team no more can say when Pep Guardiola Barcelona Mizoto he was nobody. Now we know Bia. It was a Barcelona team Mizoto in decline. How was the team no? How he promoted La Masia players. How Guardiola took Iniesta, Xavi, Messi to the top of world football. Okay, say Yajuma Ketwa. Enya djuma kitwa eti adwuma na owura na efense Pep Guardiola yen to obi anya ope and is the reason why one country produce top class coaches and na me kan wa ha say how many countries in the world game ni ma to omo produce coaches to say Italians. Italy is the home of coaches. Coverciano has produced a lot of world class coaches. And then the most successful football nation when it comes to national team football, or more national team Italy in the coach. Say you better way a history you need to go for Pep Guardiola. It should tell you something. And the Oye, this is not the first time. Time of free Bayern Munich, our course sabbatical leave. Clubs approach him, even including Zakito's Manchester United. He rejected it. Or rejected Chelsea. Or say ni decision and say opeso ko tenachi afi baako no je na home no charging the battery no saba 1 year ne so ye no the club that was able to convince Pep Guardiola with their project was Manchester City and he accepted a Manchester City job, came into the Premier League, and Bema Boada became what's that? No, may say, of course, sabbatical leave after Bayern Munich. Okay, 1 year off. Or free Barcelona, so the same thing. It's something new with Pep Guardiola. Or yeah, Jumana do stage beer, or Kojina home no charging about Traba. Barcelona before Bayern Munich before Manchester City. Into the end of Bema Boada, ebi Pep Guardiola and Yebida. Tidi o catch Italy for you. Enya wanwa, wakabia check clubs bebre. When we finish 1 year break neba, no are recharging the battery no. Now a fool said the Italian project will suit him. He will take it because what the Italians offer no. So it's like a 10-year project. And you are coaching one of the most successful nations in the world. Come and take over Italian football. Change how Italy forces winning when it comes to football. Whilst other countries believe we say football a attacking game no. Italians still believe say defensive winning trophies. Yes, Pep Guardiola brana besesan. Etinye baby Italy jina. This is somebody asema ye kan name to wa ya. Etinye nwa. Eno na make kire wa ha say. We had a system ewo Italy a. Ene baby Pep Guardiola impacting nyina na. Mzoto oyusu club na de. And he say, so pick a club now, or try to develop a star, which other managers pick. It's enough for a tre a good team's name. And your Pep Guardiola na your coach who, but how a Pep Guardiola team see Bobono? Now other coaches no more other clubs to no more pick. Yes, you about the same thing. This is an only impact in us. I would have loved Pep Guardiola to coach the Italian national team, but based on the circumstances, and now I say the time is not right, and the decision to appoint Pep Guardiola as Italian national team head coach, made me feel like I say club football. ABA Milan B, Juventus B, Inter Milan B, and not the Ebony because he would develop a lot of players, he would develop style other coaches will learn. Next stop, Mr. Maybe I telephone do money back in the and because of the kind of confidence Laporte in our Pep Guardiola mono when Rijkaard almost no. I think it's less so many that confidence in Pelo. Yes, one year successful, you went to 1 year successful when he went to take it. But when Obiti said Pelo, Zoto Ninim die our when he was a footballer, how he think football should be played. And Obiti said Paolo Maldini. You cannot doubt Paolo Maldini. Aside Aguablin being the greatest defender game now. One of Bayer or call managerial level no. So to how was he changing Milan? As technical director. Omuvu Etima for so many years Nenya Champions League qualification. Aside the first 2 seasons, the other 4 seasons was spending with Milan in Yinano. He was able to give Milan Champions League football. At the top when it comes to decision making, Obiti Paolo Maldini. So to watch AC Milan. And only at the America, Mancini is good, the last coach to give Italy their last trophy. But I think changing from how Italians think, Pelo will be the right person to coach the Italian national team, which maybe say Giovanni Malago Paolo Maldini will take a quick decision, give the national team to Andrea Pirlo, or have a full control. How every sector of the Italian national team at CBN, they should be playing the same style. Because we had Italy under 21, we had Italy under 19, we had Italy under 17. So in the last 4 years, when you pick major tournaments, your boy in Europe under 17, under 19, under 21, check Italy. Even at the worst stage, Omu deliver 80. And then Omu team, any transition, proper transition from this youth level to their national team. I want to be a problem. No, Inti yebesha hawa ebesi ako. Matese say na no pay. Mama tum kakra ko 70. Newcastle for 80. Yeah, muntu ya munyai.
The baby is 75.
Okay.
The baby is 75 no no.
Ombeji you. Newcastle ombeji 80 no. They will take the 80. So okay, omane ayi for issue no.
Isaac.
Isaac. They will take the 80. Because so many Arsenal here.
Okay, of course.
Adiaba can say every single football club to say who enjoy a successful season now. The first thing a coach be a person improving the team. A kwabena na befa so improve team no. You need to add quality. Create competition. Because nipa da se ni bi o te asase su bia no. Onam kwama na brabom zoto o ye successful no. Edru time bia na trimude kakraba. Eti a game of competition and omuwo mu then you need to create that competition. You need to raise the level. Say the bear sa fie twemu and as our players na no mo feel say ye gi trophy nti ya na ye ba betena won ya ba bobo na. You need to create competition for them. It's the Arsenal decision to go for Bruno Guimaraes no. So that is one thing Arteta pesoye. And two, so we share Arsenal last season now. Unza man for criticize Arsenal pa with their style of play. And in a games are Declan Rice are moving who's Arsenal team ni bre. Me sure say last season your Arsenal player be a more minutes even the last 2 seasons than Declan Rice. Into World Cup you could be boy who's a games ni bo ha bre. Abrantie no wa bre yi pa. Declan Rice born now obono. O fa Arsenal midfielders no mo ho nyina. Obi anu what say Declan Rice. Cover a lot of grounds. The defensive duties are top notch. Sometimes so team be act like a playmaker. A good time because team didn't be ball as a defender. Such players no I am na. It is a full team mupe na problem oyaba. It would tenacity din okay. See you need Declan Rice, Zubimendi, Martin Odegaard, Omobre. Defensively, need the qualities of something closer to the Declan Rice than Mayeno. But say Arsenal kofa Bruno Guimaraes say Kim. Onwanya obia mzoto ni qualities near closer to Declan Rice. Obeti adwuma so e dey ma Declan Rice. And he will raise the midfield standard of Arsenal to a level that they can compete with any club. Eti sa nyome odi be dey 80 years mutua. I'm going to Bruno Guimaraes. And he said, this is a player to over 150 appearances for Newcastle in the Premier League. Only player or tepra. Or you're reliable when it comes to the Premier League. The only difference, women say, maybe the Newcastle environment and the Arsenal environment in Sanyum. But when it comes to the league, you know, more Premier League, when you're new to the Premier League, it is settlement into the English Premier League, any problem. Say Arsenal sign in there, next Arsenal will Premier League game, we're passing the medicals. Would the Bruno Guimaraes now park so be my resource? Because he understands how the Premier League is being played. 2, this is a defensive midfielder to playmaking ability. Also, there be a say statistics view of football man. Remember that it is a man for power. What they share say. Assist asemna making do two obi afa ball wa dami be 3 or 4 players wa beto about a wall of 5 obeto wo ni wie no wa ma a pass to a striker, then striker ya fa ball wa twi goalkeeper o twi goalkeeper ya empty net da o yin say striker be bo ahia me kan go na wa bobo na to akone. So let me say, it's a form of creativity, no, in so many forms. This is a player, 1. Obema Arsenal, possessive control. Obe added defensive skill to the Arsenal team. Obeye supportive to Declan Rice. Even in games at Arsenal, Obe makes it Declan Rice, no. Obe tinya bozu mendi ni Bruno Guimaraes. Say Arsenal, start a midfield of Bruno Guimaraes, Declan Rice, and Martin Odegaard. So, say a profiler midfielders. Say be obi boy in a midfield, train see a profiler midfielders. Do be a debema. Yenyahu City, the Enzo Maresca de Maye. Yenyahu the Alonso de Maye at Chelsea.
Enzo,
and then 2 number 10s
and
Morgan Rogers and Morgan Rogers. Andoni Suko Liverpool no Mizotu. So when you say Liverpool method no problem kakra wo ho. They will need somebody with defensive qualities because of Liverpool near ready some party ways with Virgil van Dijk. More now age no, more now and defensive qualities ever form. So I dare rely on the passing abilities. Sesana be rely on it. You need somebody to also protect him. Liverpool will need a proper DM just in front of their back four. See, I can see a profile me for this. As Nanya Bruno Guimaraes say king. They are made for three. About that top of the Premier League method. As you say. And today will be the standard. Other clubs
That also it is. Okay.
I'm the best standard now. Other clubs will Premier League in Mubere. It's a Hessica. You did total players. Premier League in Mudia. With an experience, what to be offer us now. I think 10 million is good money. Mamon Chehon, so on the Mecheno. Mamon Chehon. We say, Motuan and Buwana, Bafo Wabefano Comadri do. Because the player pano. Our players no pedibini. So tell me, Jansi.
No, Chouameni is serious thing.
Why?
United and Chouameni. It's all over.
No, the United won't.
Obey.
But Real Madrid are convincing him to extend his contract, and we are told he's likely to or tenure to extend the contract. But
okay,
for
Real Madrid 10-year players. So remember your match so big player ko to careful.
And as a Casemiro Baba Yejuma. Casemiro Baba Yejuma. And
the number of times that Manchester for prayer final Casemiro move boni triso. Casemiro the last season and Manchester for Nigina to move.
The first season.
So almost a year no.
What thing? But say good morning say more updates in the camp of Kotoko. Fabulous still the greatest. Among Quadan they will bring them back to Ghana. They should come home. There's 1-3 jobs to our president. Dennis Boateng Santiago should please target the white foreign players like Fabio Gama. No, even Fabio Gama. Time to attract the supporters to the stadium. Exactly. Because of football, you are cursing someone. Zach. Also, Obebo na me afe. Jibo, don't get it wrong. The point here is he goes for clubs that are already established.
Now, and have
the potential to be successful. Pep will never go for a club like Roma, Benfica, Fenerbahce. That's the point. Apiko Fabregas.
Pep Guardiola no. On one of the teams and other teams in the Cofano.
Team in the Cofano. Barcelona had already rejuvenated with Frank Rijkaard when Pep came. As Antero man say, Pep always choose easy jobs and get people who are willing to spend. Pesigana said, Pep is a very good coach, but he came to Man City because of the cash. He was assured of spending big. That is, Kojo Suga said, Pep is a checkbook manager. At Barcelona, it was the players who rather took him to. Yeah, okay. Kingdom Vibes. I think Pep will struggle with national team job because there you can't buy players, unlike club sites. You only do with what is available. Pius Amwatin, please, can you compare Pep time at Man City, the amount of money spent during, and the same time Man United spending? Please, I want to know. Ike Nanapia, Pep at Barca was an upcoming coach and he needed to a teacher to teach the world what he was able to. Now he's established coach and he will not risk his reputation. Manu Daniel Magroso, what you can't expect everyone to share your opinion simply because Pep is your favorite. Everyone is entitled to their own preference. You may consider him the best, but many of us don't share that view. Pep's next move will be a club with deep pocket. That is when Enrique leaves PSG. Pep did not go on sabbatical leave after Bayern.
He did.
Okay. And you Bayern or Trefi?
Yes.
Okay. Babo, MFA ni emeti exclusives ne.
Yanko. If you I saw mon pack bag no munko. Say the entire band went to me and I would here occupy space.
On course sabbatical on one spec. After
Bayern,
he just at Bayern or John anything. Man City. 2016. No John, they seen 2016 or John.
Okay.
About course sabbatical leave that.
That was
the first one.
Barcelona, no.
Okay. Angel.
That one. Settled. No. Sporting director Menzo has asked Akoto to suspend Emmanuel entry if he fails to report next week, freeze his salary and demote him to the junior side. No cancellation of contract. Tama, insubordinate Emmanuel entry information here pekene say sporting director. Aye. And then you got to go for
a word.
Aye.
Okay.
Almost say a fence administrator don't truck in command. Say next week we want report to her. Got to be freezing his salary. Got to be suspending him, and then got to demote him to the junior side. Sa contract cancellation or open there. And ya dia ne sabeka china. Nti eno ye information kakra ye peke enso so no. Chairman Murphy Donzo is set to arrive in Kumasi tomorrow after receiving a call from director.
Insubordinate. But then whether you are maintaining the word. Refusing to obey orders, being disobedient, showing lack of respect for a person or authority. So
all his actions are an actions of insubordination. The actions of
that's why judging before you hear from.
I'm not here. What you duty posts in Kumasi, come and work.
Okay.
Would the brother back champion for say me me ABCD. I'm a me person baby. Say the way woman, you are right to say we need don't medium to you.
Okay.
When I watch me, I did be also a friend exit crosses in contract. Then we go into the exit crosses in the contract. Boss,
maybe on
as a public administration there. Say including preseason on tea.
Access to information, yeah, can.
Tama. I were deleting on platform this one.
Our more platform.
They have a common platform with information here that they in alcohol.
And we are on the phone, I say.
Would you say TV?
Yeah, quite. There's also a man as you got there. No, that's what salary you say I'm last month.
I said it's Africa they be physical so when put there now this a Kwame could be say you can say unjustified the entire man with some justification you bet me I so now you the amount now ebia won but we do baby do hard e physical there won san kakra
okay
nti no e na e wo ho no ma ye so yetimi e dey ba Kotoge gives the two Cameroonians and the goalkeeper cold shoulders after they fail to justify their inclusion with the club. Ask them to pack their bag and baggages and vamoose. Tama. And you almost someone in Nam. I don't know if you baby some bit matter. Say somebody and say what nam have baby a crack but keep on almost baby koto atama I say bobo na born to man san wato de ho so akoto net me dada o say afu masia koto mu say okobi e na afu masia koto and am pen from hidi na masa
cold shoulders to intentionally ignore, intentionally underline, snub or treat someone in an unfriendly and a distant way.
And to be just call him.
Sure say cold shoulder.
We have to withdraw it and apologize.
To who?
To the boys.
That's say coach.
Na Kotoko say munko.
And one say professional, and say okay. And then I buy no. And your coach show that you ignore intentionally. You snub. And you treat them unfriendly. In an unfriendly and distant. Man.
Natapa ya pa omunko de dada wo.
Say distant.
Yes, mama ve vichire ho.
Obi enu obeka. Baba we go na enyu na enyu.
Enti eno nsusu no. Tinkler is killing us, but training has been exciting. Kotoko players speaks.
Awesome, we are enjoying it. Yeah, training with the new coach has been amazing, and we are just working hard and looking forward for the season to start. So training has been great for us.
Tough, but enjoying every moment.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, very great. It's been a nice training throughout the week. I think we need it. We understand what it means by killing. So we really need it as players, ready for the season as well.
It's been an amazing, and he's killing us much more. as we are going, I think so far we are enjoying his training and everything is going on well. Yeah.
We see the idea. Yes. Yeah. As you can see, the training was very good. The intensity was very high. And we the players are feeling the training.
The few training sessions we've had since the coach came in has been amazing, and we are looking forward to work with him.
Tama, the boys are spoken. I'm say coach is so back I'm so ready. But so far they more enjoy the kind of training now. Tama, the before you. Tina me say almost the woman be able to. I dare to talk for back or hormone. Almost Tommy the baby. How much and dear Miss Rowe? Bese me catch a head of sports on Kobe. Sa match no.
Na zo to ko match obi no.
There be head of sports say o mami Kobe.
Ana just obi almost kako.
Of course, na say me kokoba.
So o ka ongo ana.
Me koko enye comment. Enye comment o kokoba match I say ma uska. Ocho le tema commentary boss man. We be ko comment ma toilet am ti o to ma. Oye
Se be do ogba na ode ye dia nim season e
Mati me na hint bi say head of sports digawo.
Race of Obi
okoye subnation. Oyi asebi kwesi what
why say Cameroon.
Asebi kwesi what
I want go through this.
I'm a head of sports Jigaye.
No, me Mati say.
What is the information?
They say I don't know. They dangerous. Captain. Yeah.
Oh, wait, come here, Alex.
Alex,
Abibu.
Okay,
and the BB history, the BB served Sometymer very well. But in the Premier League, we have no respect for Kotoko. The supporters will return.
Asante emi di baby e wo twaka bi wo hodada enye basabasa so ana osho na mom obi a onim Asante history nim niye na di baby for ye edema Sometymer enti ne America che Kotoko and supporters and say omo ba fie yanso ya bedi omo ofel so na mom ne America che omo say ebe brudie omo kwa omo de adoko kakra be ko isan say ya mo den ene nyama ne mpaya ne ye body Sometymer chi no de sada no de ye some fire na ho de nya better de bibi ma chi ma ya se kuma se Asante Kotoko yenim so mo bomba ba nya dru so say nkoda we ya ba de say and de bibi ba say and ndio mo so be ba event but I'm telling you the baby United is ready for Ghana Premier League. The baby United is ready, the supporters are ready in na ye bomba say da no be du ya chunwie mu na omaba na ye de panie no awo mo boko no ma san akokuma
Nditama midway na sorry say du san akokodu doma
captain enko when that's why I'm penny na yenko Eric Tinkler and Kotoko officials there.
Sometimes we need to analyze a certain situation. And why situation I want my bum to me 3 Cameroonian players Asante Kotoko. I join my training ground.
No one saying Cameroon for.
I'm not saying I learned Cameroon for. Was even proper ball playing, and so the question is, they are no more so this because these guys will too. And you something Cameroon almost decided to move Kumasi, not someone Bagana now. Or much to be training. I don't be training. It was pre-arranged. That's my information. Just said the board knew about it. So there's a certain agent or Bakotoko players that or the players here. So these players supposed to be players are I think F50. But to come and physical na coach Grant said that the training guy Friday say 11 takada yeah bono mo shada nye you we what the ball no ball we kakra
what's the man kind me na menti ase na na ho yemo
maybe twan e bia wo twan abeti ase say me can be ase
na say was me wa conclude and start 11
but so you know so go to start
but we don't need 11 to know who will fit into
so that's the time catch us said these are supposed to be big guys and then because it was pre-arranged players the board knew say don't free Cameroon about training so you know at least you expect them say players don't come say so the other buy no masan na say there's something okotokwa go to me
okay
that's where I'm lost
first of all no me nyɛ sɛ okotokwa ma obi a report
say players
why they cannot continue with them me nyɛ sure I'm not sure but there are a set of players doing one thing say players no pre-season they were there amoye Ejidi go for na ye no ndimi nye bia ye ntwen go 11.
So I'm surprised that Kwano be first Zuku players
and chess on say nobody has given a report.
So
that's what I'm saying. So and to say Zuku no nye Zuku.
So to play our own kicking ball.
I don't know where no one has play team no one kicking ball.
I
saw some of the videos by coach name cross
ball was kakra no ye
ba woni mu ya
endurance kitin that's a performance
you cannot anya ade you na sa brochiri omo no obi free world cup yakro oba Atlanta or Manchester ombe kanu Anderson oba Atlanta or Manchester say no we cannot continue with you yentimi no nya adu
okoko training
enya training even at that stage go to play film who judge na fidie so go to the free
of course
and to cross no more cross so ni ade na wo kan ye re de a wo yi ni wa wo be ya omo mo ano mo ya de chen enti you enjoy to aso
na ze nko for akwana anya de
akwa be
do don buy no or you know person to kotoko they know him
it depends on standard e bi kom ko bo mo aba hu
e bi o ma ba ko fon be ba
o ma ma
so interesting say
ya wo de obeso de no bobo
these are the only people who are kotoko ala mo no training o say no o start here you know all others kotoko players other from the juvenile team and as all players na ebo
observation
these are but for getting my point yeah you saw the one person
point me da ade to comment me nya
mfege ni mbela mo ba ye no en go for kura say the prophet and mo na che mfege ni mbela wo easy so maybe any they must guide against
me see point no baby I mean ni ntimi nya adwene you nyina eti dem ya go for free BBC na se bra ban ben for head o mo te haye no BBC dey na de buy na nru sa de no you don't need to 11 to know e be a basic things I feel say also hu ye
me play be am so too sometimes some chena mo gba una the best out of him time mo bobo obu
a coach ni
nto ba endurance na e be from root no onya de won etubon say e dem be repeat no but some mo bobo na we get the best so unya kote no wa kire no
e be on 11 coach
and you akwai say janko fo how you know say goalkeeper that tune din kotoa
on go from
na mzo to akwana de mnyosho so me man opportunity because e ball no na ma chance say between the maba because of your pass record
so go for say no no na be training no omo buy no na em say nya on go
how you know to but whatever been the case so not me advice say
ka de be hard na say ombe mo ma be bo no masa ni aka say abrotefo ayi outside at Simponi one over that
go for come o masa say so
for no bi go bi so na ba enya na obi so ni mbote na ba
o masa say so be say ayeyo o ma be bokra o na say because they don't need say yes select o can among 11 players o head there see na how you know because to but na me ma futu ni
omonko
I think class started 3 players as I can say or kilo mo yo mo adwuma so to me free say say kotoko board no started acting in a shape say players are kotoko e do ma be kan because you know, about 6 of the players they almost back. Kotoko registered 30 players last year. And we now 24. Now 24 na aka no. Ayi ka ho. This guy about for Canada so be na yi. Emmanuel Ntwi ka ho. Adabo ka ho. 1 or 2 bi. E ka omo nyasa players no MI. Most of these players, a lot of players are more training in a juvenile team. Now there's a Russian. Kotoko going to settle on these players and I say omo be add the Abeka squad now. That is where I expect from next week econo. So from next week on I expect that Sani and I'm starting acting on that. The coach is more away no. So a program on some my back. So we get me point now. Now say bia ye be kwa time su kwa na eko. Na last minute bia 1 or 2 be ka ho a. So to no man that feeling na Kotoko e pese complete nya e coach the next you know.
Me 7 na abotre no number 8 nga nya abotre.
Me dagin no me dagin. So me nya abotre me nya
abotre. Pre-season. The Premier League starts in August 20.
They know
to play.
They know their place. For example, Real Madrid they know say Mbappe ne yo mama.
Na say o mo so Kotoko Mbappe for no so bo. But after no go to be
Mbappe for no plan.
Go to be a
Kotoko team last season.
Yeah, all the teams are looking for players. Almost all the teams. For
example, Mediama. Almost started prison. Almost started with those players are almost all. Almost I can
Mediama Obi and film.
No, I can 1 or 2 be. The Obi film there, and I more communicate to them.
How do you know they are? How do you know they are communicating?
So me no my said players na the feel of coach na juma na oye. Now so to
but anyway,
the finance minister said Ghana spend about 58 million on Black Stars. But the minimum say most of these amount no ya na omo year after 50 years kind of money na kana ababak. And now say Sika after FIFA they are back here to 58 million no Sika Ghana sample. Because for the supporters you from the country because supporters no abai no or critique forum bia community jiska if you for buy but already the financial and Ghana Sika ya spend it
bia na unuanom
bia so to me that better for them
kind
yeah because
bia na unuanom bia
the me person man explanation
what I know is the normal pre-finance media.
Okay.
Until anything and FIFA players they will take it back like they used to do. Until be different from what the previous experiences you know. Until 58 million. Until bonuses, signing appearance fee, you know.
Appearance.
When you know Makaboom. Almost 4.99 internet even $5 million no money into a car we spend hoping say FIFA scanner bar now buy at even this morning at the first I was gonna tell you saying he's waiting for the money to take back his money and he ask now they will take their money back then
okay
they'll move on. Mr. Otuo, with the Nyama ya koso at Kotoko. When you say your stage be on the football, when a footballer you reach a professional level be your name be a basics. Nti say untiminya coach will not give you the time say me try my 11 and send my born because today's modern football drills no a key very important. For example, why those coaches who believe in total football who a player na coach be or believe in total footballer sa rondo ne nyama na mo ye short passes no nimi ya excess you cannot fit in the 11 because sa there no and no much chance like omo pick the 11 situation omo yes anyama say the entire situation how you are able to play yourself out of such situations you know eti okay, I think he's doing what obey in the match day situations. So, if one to be a this,
I'll say in train telling 11.
No, coach be a mouse that time. No, who said previously, no, who there was a place on free for trust, you know. most of our coaches now are Kuruma say 11-11. By
exactly sana man I am.
What in terms of most in case of Munina by the company say come do
the thing where they take coach on
11-11 11-11 omo bopa and their own team
coach Ben a preseason over 11-11.
Oh,
the stage preseason the first second week of preseason coach Ben over 11-11 Zach yeah I am my coach is credit
oh omo
what for preseason
omo
first week now what 11
come aba tries you know come can 11-11 am e bia wa pembo ba kwa team sana yante amba no maka no bonse de ma omo
Ghana coaches mburu
de ma omo sign omo no say obase na nke abo 11-11 bo na e cross ball ba ko wa pema she na supporters ndi aba hey ya kon strike bi wa ko da che hey oni bo tu but where the when from the small situation now but anye coach say be akọ then they prepare for whatever they want to do. I think so far so good with the things that they are doing, but honestly if it is true say Kotoko have written and the boys are aware say eso ba no omba
I say this all come ko prepare ba
enyo mo put some mo ko make enkiasem okay. Because you see, even if you want to leave a club, Ishak, then one Newcastle.
Yeah.
One trainer, Sweden, and was a free club. He was with Newcastle at their training ground. Oh no, but telling them, say,
okay.
It's in your situation. If you want to go, who are 1 year contract with Kotoko, you report. Then let them know, say. Maybe some more. And the moon time na menko. Bow down to the baby and say, member. He is minimum he has a management because clearly he's showing that he doesn't understand the modern football. Why they are more money? Fair confess now. Like you would before friend I can see contact.
Mr. Oyerepa that to what you don't was.
Moto players here bay. Nsɛm no ho hia kakra ɔma anya ade ɔso kwan am fa so boy ndem tutu ɔma nipa answers
okay
kotwa but that tells you say I would think class standards near high because I believe that they recommend
careful
the recommendation if you a higher place nearby into obana ohena one menzo nye impress no make so mo nkodia nene wa wotima a wo bon so na so mo ani da hoye Kotoko boys new ones be frefra to new ones be frefra especially young talent you know na yan ntie say wingers be mienu bi omo so nyanko young guys be I think say omo age in the current ndu 20 ba ko ye 17 na ba ko ye say 18 to aje say odi my friend team no ma omo check your mind based on their picking on say omo regional games be if you for no regional competition be Eastern region Ashanti region I think say Kotoko for no ehwehwe mu kakra ema omo hu say boys ni bi wo mu a omo de ama coach na observe omo ti it looks like 18 17 for be young guys be wo mu a it looks like he's giving them a big opportunity cry on say to answer with team common na say Villarreal Babefa an 18-year-old from Ghana Entrant Frankfurt Gatafe Celta Vigo and Nrech also better someone it me make key appearance my Celta Vigo senior team no they say no born obey ya udem penifone transition had in kwala na eba penifone so ntimi mpamo nyina prekope ba na nkwala ni didi ase ya no musuesua into and I will nti acha by 2 years time no na penifone no de o meduru ba bia so o meduru na nkwala na take over obetimi aton obetimi aton bi meto uton bi no
akotwa ni na
there be we Kotoko youth team goalkeeper no the odom qualify clever no
okay
to me too I think say and I appreciate the direction and no amenya ante say
the boys no go babo ma ba no mo kokra
the end dey just ya dom ase say wo mo nkona
na mama level say
level no say to But say uhri na ukoto ni si wona ase ewoso. But it should just tell you the standard on person dey adwuma. Ewo mo nkomanum. And also there were images of Adakweja Achie by. And I'm impressed with the speed. Adeba akwa akos work on is most of the time project in be shase. Babu say enwie. E be shase but enwie. In moto say dey kwa na ka gym na circle for na wo American here and so munwie. But it looks like war project moto dem pick say war project in container project in there. The two will be completed.
Okay.
By September, they know because September comes to 20, and that is positive. Like I know Chiro say penny for by discover baby.
Okay.
So after that, with time, maybe after about 1 year, they can now plan for other ones to make the place look solid. So far, so good from the new Kotoko board.
All right, you.
The minimum said play be a Kotoko CCN. Obi under observation. Every single player at Kotoko. Yes, every single player.
Any observation.
Be and observation. Say
that's very good.
A coach am to. Adeba kwa ye part we entiase and say. Coach Bia want a star and how he wants his players to play ever fit into the star. It's a player be bet me a team me to. Ya we are now fit into the coach system near because a player na nyade. But to bet me a ko baby fufro. Now to ebi how I will see bono. So what me can say. Now ebi of 15 to coach be plans. Okay. The minimum and they say Cameroonians no mobile no. So let's pick the goalkeeper. Adiaba akwa to Matisse say Tinkler pe goalkeepers with height. Inti ebetime nya goalkeeper bi kwa ebi Ghana Premier League ye boy or ye the best goalkeeper. But to the height no fitting to how he wants his goalkeeper.
Or say Boateng Odum there.
Aha, so what let me say. Now won fitting to there na and fa won say do sit onye the goalkeeper. Eric Niba Felix Ananmo. So what me say. It our type of goalkeepers be open. After analyzing the Cameroonian goalkeeper, Zutu, I don't say he doesn't fit into. There you now open. Maybe another coach, Zutu, better move to club we. No fit into. On say no man, cost no man, quite say. Ebia, Obia Nempa. Then he shifty away from coach no buy na man for discussing na coaching tactics to say the system to say no person born the ball. Say your coach and you play behind the betting abo Arsenal. And then you play behind the betting abo under Carrick or Manchester United. And then you play behind the betting abo under Mourinho or Real Madrid and Ameboa. Like the midfielder, okay. What Meti and say? I say I think now. We believe in midfielders are or more vertical play. In Tuba now ye horizontal midfielder, he doesn't like
progress the ball.
Yes.
First side, the side, and I'm a jail point.
So what did the say? If you don't fit into that planner, and your coach instead of person will see born the ball, and I want fit into it.
So let's get train 11. That's the idea.
Now, oh, okay. Obi won't training grounds. Enra, he was trying the strikers.
Okay.
When you say Zach Moho video Nibia, or coach na year cross. And the ball was. And yeah, at the top now
it will be chest ball.
Auntie, if you are using your wakuma and I say, Odo chest and I say, be able to do Tiba from to head the bonus annual man. And a player no so you know a jebo on the far baby.
Only basic.
This ebini.
Basic.
The level of the ball. So to them chance. The level of the ball. Player and if you say your ball to the chest level. It's any my man from Akuma. But maybe you have to dive. Maybe you have to dive because. Say dive to head the bomb to about with more power. Enti o man fit into how a coach ni pese obo. So tell me say enye so masa. Me mama one example. Mbela ba Kotoko. No, nya me na me polish no. That is the truth. Na Kotoko ko pre-season with Dubai to na me wo. Mbela ni mfege be training. no ogum Mbella. Based on how Mbella once Mbella by as a winger. Mbella was not a center forward. So how ogum no pen wingers no na Mbella fit in. It take a lot of discussion. So abekaya Kotoko starting league season no. Ogum season na omoji league no. Bebrena refi say Mbella no onye coach ni first choice striker. Yes. Sambakaya was it Boateng? Okocha and na the first choice center forward. Okocha prayer no our Mbella begina ho no. And Mbella starts wo she goes. Afi no uniform enye. So it is sometimes na ayana me feel say you analyze how our coaches promo players.
Okay.
So let me say. And no be me how we be see profile players here.
Good, thank you. 4:30. Kesia so ne ntoaso. Na kwambugu mo so ye adwuma pa o. Mo so kobata kwambugu. Striker no.
Ayi kwambugu striker.
Kobapa. Tino,
yana abe haba kare kase. Bomade na duro tana so patopa new junction. Ya de ne die hu bia no. Abe robia boni din 0243 abe 345 abe 973 abe na just wawie Franco nie nyamapanie de opefon papa ene fie mpemprade no omraja badwo dum makom kofo clinic phone number is 0245 316969 Asokorema Pon Community Bank PLC manager no aya babunu nimde no doso nto se pa show brabaje ebra obi ahunu ntwom individual savings hihare doso ye ko kopiem ewo Asokorema Pon ho na head office no ewo uwie pa channel so since 2003 tenatem no na gidin your tenatem vinakel malakel toba mesa hayan capsule be mo ni so da ho na fe wonya before capsules bema wodia before amanyama konkan channel so say number ni 0552 713 604 na just nyama konkan Jima Lab Diagnostic and Imaging ni nyina no ene say wo atwema ngo be just out a mentwa ho makrum ha hanche pakani jina abiakwa Ose Plaza opposite Star Filling Station no ene na bo ho ho fe papa ni nyina no ene say digital extra service ultra scan ene ye wo ECG electrocardiogram ni nyina na ye wo yaso ye opasa odwonso wo test your blood bibia ye testing there we number 1 wo wienso ye accurate ukoma bia ba DNA opasa wo ya bomode to fa won mo 0530 896 601 Beport nie asomdwemuli 3 months 6 months 1 year fasika no koye savings wo hono na busua enwoma putu bi emergency aba mantumi mumwamie yankasa ko bia bra ni abo wade e dia ma wo from Michael Zesia o 0242 288 915 wo from Doctors 0558 119281 power am then sorry ohira ko so dwe ya wo say and na yade ne fertile liver prostate kidney stone SK liver care ni nyina no obi age atum say wo mamade ko na so ya wo ya numero onu 0244 544 422 0200 383-831 na nyema nyina konkan that note yebegina so near today's sports no dey see na news as 12 about 4:30 exactly highway sports about 12 good afternoon
Oyerepa FM 100.7